Hello and welcome to What the Hey, where I'm your regular host of What the Hey, and today on What the Hey, I'm once again answering yet another question. When I go to my notebook of knowledge, I see the question of, who the hey was Alan Pegler? Now this question was actually asked by two different people, BluTankEngine and Mason-Griffin-Wakefield, so hello to both of you and thank you very much for the question. And your curiosity. Stay curious, my friends. Now, before I mention the main reasons as to why Mr. Pegler is very famous and very well beloved within a certain community, I'm going to list some very basic facts about them. So to go ahead and get it out of the way, Alan Pegler's full name is Alan Francis Pegler. There you go. Kinda long, but still cool. He was born on April 16th of 1920 in London, England, so there's a date and there's some location. For you, you're welcome, thank you. His father's name was Francis, and then his mother's name was Eden, which is kind of funny because his father's name is the same as Alan Pegler's middle name. So, keep it in the family, that's cool. Throughout his life, Alan Pegler was married 4 times, and he had 2 children, which is pretty cool. He had some kids, very nice. Keep the tradition and the family going strong, my man. He did pass away on March 18th of 2012 at the age of 91 years old, so he lived a long time, and I don't know why hearing someone died in 2012 just sounds so weird. I guess it's weird to me because I just wasn't familiar with it. I didn't know about him, but he's like such a cool dude. But anyways, that's when he passed away. So for this section of the video, I'm going to kind of include important things that Alan Pegler put his time into. One of the first things being that he attended Jesus College to study law, so we got a smart dude on our hands. He had to go back a few times because of financial stuff and like general history, kind of with war situations, but that's where he mainly went for higher educational purposes. Explaining the whole war thing, Alan Pegler actually put a lot of time into the Army, specifically more so with Air Force. Specifically, Alan Pegler at one point was an intelligence officer. He obtained a private pilot license, and then he helped out with some fleet, Army, like Air Force stuff, so he had a good resume of like helping in the Army. Very nice. Another random thing he decided to get into was acting. Like there's a list on like IMDb, I'll probably link that just so you can see, of different roles he went in. One of them actually has to kind of do with what I'm actually about to mention, but it's just kind of cool because he was like, I'm gonna be in the Army and I'm also gonna act. But now going into the main chunk of what a lot of people know him for is the fact that he helped to contribute a lot of personal time into saving and investing, putting finances, his personal finances, other people's finances, into restoring and preserving locomotives. The Flying Scotsman is one of the main locomotives that Alan Pegler helped to preserve and restore. It's mainly famous because of the miles per hour it reached. So a lot of really big locomotive fans didn't want it to get scrapped, but they didn't have the money for it. So Alan Pegler came in and was like, I can help y'all out. With taking care of the Flying Scotsman, he eventually took it on this ginormous tour from the US and into Canada, and it was really crazy and there were financial troubles, but it was really cool. But in general, he helped out a lot of different railways and different locomotives by putting finances into them, which also goes into the fact that he had to declare bankruptcy, which kind of stinks because he put all his time and effort into specifically the Flying Scotsman, and then he had a lot of trouble with that, and he was like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to complete the tour and stuff like that, so I feel bad for him, but he did a lot of great things and he had a good time doing them. Alan Pegler did receive some honors and titles that are associated with his name. They're mainly stuff to do with manufacturing, commerce, and stuff with the British Empire, because he's just very well known for his contributions for locomotives and stuff. In terms of my general opinion, cool dude. I actually previously reacted to a video from the Unlucky Tug, and it was about the Flying Scotsman tour in the USA, which had a lot to do with Alan Pegler, so I was kind of introduced to him a lot there, and then people were like, can you talk about him? And I say, okay, and that's what I'm doing now. But that's essentially the answer to the question, so if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll get to answering them as soon as I can, so thank you very much for watching. Bye!